Welcome back to Cup of Joe with the Jays, where we're just a bunch of idiots rambling on. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Merry Christmas, you animals. God.
Today we're just some naughty elves talking about some bad stuff. Santa doesn't let us work in the workshop today.
No,
Had a little too much eggnog.
Yeah, he sent us down and he said, "Hey, get out of here. Go do something else." I need the real elves to actually focus.
My bad. You let a few toys on the the work line go by unchecked.
Whoops.
So what do you got today for today's Christmas special? By the way, this is probably going to be, I know we probably said it on the last video, but this is going to be probably the last video we make of the year. And obviously, we got a lot of new things coming for the next year. So please, if you guys enjoy what we've been doing, stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already, and smash that like button. Yeah.
Smash the like button. Anyway, no, yeah, so being that it's Christmas and all, right?
Yeah.
What is Christmas?
Like, what does it mean to me?
Yeah, what does it mean to you?
Oh, presents all the way.
Presents, right?
Presents.
Like nobody gives a shit about anything else. Like family, why do we have to have family? Like give me the gifts. Like let's just start with that.
Honestly, if my honest opinion, what Christmas means to me. So like Christmas is probably my favorite holiday, obviously. It's my one time of the year to make up for all the times I'm a dick throughout the rest of the year.
You've been a fucking asshole
I've
all
been
fucking
a piece
year.
of shit all
and
year.
then Christmas is the only time it's like that you get that little twinkle and the inside is like
I'm telling you, man.
your heart grows 3 times the
It
size.
really does. Like I get all giddy, and I think it was because of my dad growing up. You know, he was like the living. He was the real. He was the real Clark from Griswold. Griswold.
Yeah, okay.
From the Christmas movie.
Yeah.
He was, he used to take us around and watch
The Christmas
lights and
yeah.
stuff. We'd watch every Christmas movie every Christmas. I'm talking about your big ones, Home Alone, Die Hard. Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas
Die Hard
movie.
is a Christmas
And
movie.
we will debate that later. That is 100% a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
So that's why I think I love Christmas so much. It wasn't a religious thing. It was just tradition.
Yeah. I think, yeah, like I'm kind of in the same boat. Like Christmas is usually like my favorite time of the year. Only because, yeah, like you can kind of like get like a feel of like people being somewhat nice, somewhat being decent.
Even if it's forced.
Yeah.
If it's that for that one time of the month, man, even if it's being forced, I'm like, hey, I know that smile is killing you.
Oh,
but
yeah, it's killing you, but by God, Merry Christmas to you, you
You piece
filthy
of
animal. Oh, man, I love going to, like, the mall and doing all the Christmas shopping. Speaking of Christmas shopping, are you done with Christmas shopping?
So today is the 20th, I believe, right? December 20th.
20th, yeah.
Yep, December 20th. I got one present. And I'm telling you, if you've ever seen me in public, I'm a short guy, so I walk fast. That's how I kept up with everyone. My little legs are moving. And now I've kept up that pace my entire life, especially like in our work. That's you got to get some hustle.
Oh, yeah,
when something
gotta
happens.
move.
So it drives me crazy when I'm going through stores and people are just lollygagging. They're just taking their time.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same way when I'm on the road. I'm like, get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah,
I
get
got
the fuck out, dude. What are you doing?
It drives me crazy, and then I have to like stop and be like, "It's Christmas time, man. Be jolly."
Be jolly.
And then, but at the same time, my anger kicks back in. So yes and no. I do like going to the mall and stuff. I love seeing the decorations. I honestly do love Christmas shopping. I like buying people gifts
Yeah.
more than I do receiving them.
Yeah,
Like I said, it's that one time of the year
one time.
I get to feel like I'm not a piece of shit.
not an asshole.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
90% of the time I'm just a sarcastic dick.
Man, like I love going to the mall, right? Like only because all my Christmas shopping is done already. I just like to see the chaos that unfolds at the mall.
You see me just running.
Running down these hallways. I'm like, oh man, there he goes. There's another poor sap.
Yep.
And I love seeing Santa at the mall, right?
Oh,
Because you see the long lines. Everybody's trying to go see Santa, trying to take a picture with Santa and everything. And you got your kids, right? And then if you've ever stood in line to go see Santa, you know the pain. You know the hurt, right? because you got your kids, and then you have other people's kids over there making all kinds of noise, crying, screaming, bloody fucking
what
murder.
is it like? You have to get that photo. You have to.
It has to
especially
happen,
if you're like a newborn stuff. And I don't know what it is. Seeing a fat man in a red suit,
a red suit, yeah.
The tears just start coming. I'm like, kids are screaming, I don't wanna.
So then, yeah, exactly. So then you go through all that trouble, right? You probably stood in line for like an hour or two, and then when you get up there, exactly, you expect this kid to, motherfucker, you better smile, you better.
And it's the ugliest photo you'll ever have taken of your kids.
Bless America.
With Santa. It's,
sure shit is. Yeah, like, so you put him up there, and yeah, you get either one or two outcomes. He either fucking loves it, or yeah, he fucking
I like
hates
the
it. He doesn't like the jolly good
curiosity,
man.
right? Like, you ever see like a baby or a little kid on Santa's lap, and they're like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, they get all confused, like, what? Who is this jolly red man? Why are you so big, man?
So here's a stupid question, right? So you're from the island of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
How was Christmas there?
So Christmas is just Christmas.
Is it so?
There's
like,
no snow, obviously.
Yeah.
No.
What? It doesn't snow?
What? If you were wondering, yeah, it doesn't snow. But yeah, so Christmas is pretty much similar, pretty much the same as here.
Okay.
So the only difference is that Puerto Ricans like to drag it out. Oh, dude. So, like,
It's March already.
I'm telling you. So, like, you know how here, like, the new trend is a lot of people have been, Thanksgiving is done. That's it. Christmas. Boom.
Christmas.
Or you've had people also, my wife, which I love so much and hold dear to my heart. Halloween was over.
Christmas,
damn it. And then we take a little pause for Thanksgiving for the 2 days. And then it's like, all right back to Christmas, right? So back on the island, it's kind of similar. So right after Thanksgiving, Christmas begins, right?
Christmas.
December 3rd.
Trees up, lights are on the house.
Trees up, lights, everything, right? It's all pretty much the same. It's just once Christmas Day hits, the party keeps going. It doesn't stop, right? So people continue to go around, party, singing, dancing, right? All Christmas parties continue on after.
Maybe this is where my roots come. Because, like, for those of you that don't know, I'm half-blood. He came from the island. My family came from the island. So
yeah. It's all right. You can claim some of it a little bit.
There we go. Am I brown enough for you? So
you're not tan enough.
I got a question for you, and this is a big one. When did you ever believe Santa was real? Did your parents ever?
Absolutely.
So at what age were your dreams and hopes crashed?
So
just smashed.
Dear God, dude. I think I was like 10 or 11 or something like that. And I remember going around, and that's kind of when my parents stopped giving a fuck. Because they're like literally going with me to the store buying the presents, and I was like, man, that is cool. Holy crap. And then they would just grab the presents, wrap them up, put them under the tree. I'm like, nice. I'm getting nice presents this year. And then, like, Christmas Day comes, and I was like, hey, where the hell's my present? Did Santa come? Did he show up? That's kind of like when I found out, and nobody actually formally told me. They just kind of like let me figure it out on my own. I kind of like found out like straightforward at school. Like one of my friends was like, "Hey, Santa's not real, you piece of shit."
That's how like just about everyone learns, right? So mine was a little more heartbreaking. I was in, and I remember it vividly. You know, there are just certain memories you remember from like, you start to memorize like how far back can I remember?
Yeah.
And at what age did my memories start for me anyway?
Yeah.
So mine was preschool. I remember I was in preschool. Preschool, man.
Oh, you poor bastard.
I remember my class was called, I'm pretty sure we were the Rainbows. This is before
That
rainbows,
answers so many questions.
This is before rainbows were taken from us and used as something else. Anywho,
Okay.
I remember I asked the teacher if I can go to the restroom, which was right across the hall. There's a small hallway
Okay.
right across from our door was the bathrooms.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, just make it quick. So as I'm about to cross the hallway to go to the restroom, I almost got trampled by a man running down the hallway with two other guys.
Oh, Jesus.
And he's dressing up as Santa.
Yeah, Santa.
And it was at that moment I was like, who the fuck was that? So
Who's that running down the hallway? What the hell's going on
and
here?
I was baffled as I'm sitting there taking a piss. I can't even fathom what I just saw. The whole time I'm just sitting there holding my baby dick, taking a piss, sitting there going, what the fuck? He's not. Oh my god, I was heartbroken. So then when it came time to having to go
Yeah.
to the little Santa thing where you get to sit on his lap and shit, I was sitting there on his lap and thinking it's funny how the movie, you ever seen the movie Alf?
Yeah,
Where he's like,
absolutely.
you sit on a throne of lies. I'm just sitting there thinking that you're not the real Santa.
You fucking liar.
Hey everyone, he's an imposter.
Yeah, that's not the real Santa.
So that's when it was ruined for me when I was about 5 or 6.
You know, it's funny because my parents found a way to overcome that specific lie right there, right?
Yeah.
Because I would see all these guys dressed up as Santa, and it's like, hey, we just saw Santa, and he doesn't look anything like this other Santa. And Santa on TV doesn't look anything like that Santa I just saw over here. Like, what the hell's going on here? And then my parents are like, oh, well, Santa is a really busy guy.
So he's got substitutes.
So he's got
filling in.
substitutes that'll
Yep.
fill in. You know? Oh, okay. All right. I get it. And I see the little babies. I was like, stupid babies. Don't know any better.
Don't know shit yet.
Yeah, sure as shit. And I was like, oh, my God, dude.
So
But
I got a true story, man. And this kind of breaks my heart to say it. My sister believed in Santa, and this is my parents' fault. This is my sister's she's so book smart.
yeah.
Really smart. She's like sucking on a fucking calculator. She
Yeah.
just absorbs information like that. Common sense doesn't fucking exist
Gone.
with her.
Out
It's
the
gone
window.
out the
Oh,
goddamn
man.
window. And I blame my goddamn parents. My dad used to baby the hell out of her, right? So, yeah, she's daddy's girl. My sister believed in Santa until she was 16. I
God.
shit you not.
Dog. Oh, my God.
She's in high school, and she damn near got in a fucking fight because these kids were picking on her. And all I could think was, how did you let it get this fucking bad? How did you let it go this far?
You got to, like, sit down your parents and
Yeah.
have an intervention with
What
them.
the
Like,
fuck
hey,
is
man,
wrong
what
with you?
the fuck were you thinking?
Now, with that being said, I would love to have believed in Santa till I was 16. Could
Oh,
you,
yeah.
To keep that dream alive, I lost it at 5 or 6 years old. Just
Oh,
fucking
man.
God. So I wish I at least kept it till like 10.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 16's pushing it. That's when you're in high school. That's when you realize, hey, all kids are dicks.
Oh, man. So, like,
all teenagers are assholes.
oh yeah, all teenagers are fucking douchebags. But it's funny because you go through a transition period, right?
Yep.
So you believe in Santa, then you don't believe, then you have your own kids. Now you believe again, right? Because because now you got to believe your own bullshit that you're fucking spewing out. Because, like the kids are like, oh, Santa, yeah. I was like, yeah, Santa, yeah, it's freaking great.
And as an
yeah.
adult, you kind of like, I guess if you're doing parenting right, you want to believe in it.
Absolutely,
again. You're like,
yeah.
He is real. You get all into the holiday spirit.
You got to
and stuff.
sell it, dude.
You gotta sell it. You gotta sell it.
You gotta sell it. So now I'm going through like that whole period, right? Like I gotta hide the presents. I gotta fucking put them down at midnight, right? Like I gotta stay up late as shit, right? Because my kids will fucking stay up specifically on Christmas night, like
Yeah.
Christmas Eve. They'll stay up until fucking God knows when. It's like, you little shits. Like, fucking go to bed, goddammit. Fucking go to bed.
I know that feeling because like it's excitement, and this is like before I go to do anything exciting. Like if I know I'm going somewhere new, like traveling or something, like I can't sleep the night before.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's the same thing with Christmas. And to this day, I still have a hard time going to bed because I'm like, oh, I just can't wait to get up, have the family over, have a good time, open some presents. I get giddy because I'm thinking about, oh, I can't wait to give this present to someone.
Oh, yeah.
So I get that excitement still to this day.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so that's me now. Like, I go through that pain of, like, trying to fucking hide all the fucking presents, like, wrap them up, and it's like, motherfucker, dude, son of a bitch. They better fucking like this shit.
I remember walking into my parents' bedroom, and they left their closet open.
Oh.
And I saw a gift, and it was meant to be the big gift at the end of the day. And it was a gaming chair. It was one of them rocking gaming chairs when they first came out. And I was like, I sat there and I looked at it, I go, what the fuck is this? And my mom goes, oh, we're keeping that for someone else. Right after they shut the closet door, and I was like, yeah, nice fucking try.
All right.
Nice try. And then I remember hearing my mom yell at my dad, you left the goddamn the closet door open. They saw the gifts.
So, speaking of gifts, did you ever get a gift that was just like the worst fucking gift ever? So, when I was growing up, and I remember one Christmas specifically, and I asked for this fucking little RC car all year. Throughout the whole year, that's all I could fucking talk about. That's all I could fucking think about, right? It's like this specific RC car. So I told my parents about it, like, Mom, Dad, this is it. You know, I wrote fucking letters to Santa, you know, the whole ordeal. I was like, fucking, this is it, like, down to the fucking name and serial number, right?
Yeah.
I was like, this is it. So the RC car, I should have probably looked up a picture of it, but the RC car was kind of like blue and blackish, you know, type of thing. And then the remote control was an actual glove. So it was a glove that went on your hand, kind of like an exoskeleton type of deal. And then, like you would actuate like your fingers, like you would move your fingers.
That sounds fucking amazing.
And it had like, you know, little buttons on the fingers and stuff like that. But yeah, like you would just do that and then control the RC car that way.
I want that now as an adult.
So I'm telling you, that was the most exciting thing for me, right? So my parents found it, and, you know, Santa got it for me and everything, and I got it, and I was so pumped, dude. So pumped. I was like, yes, oh my God, yes, this is it. This is the greatest fucking day ever. So I put the glove on, and I started driving the RC car and everything. I was like, oh my God, great. And then the battery died like after like 5 minutes, right? My parents like, you got to let it charge. It's like, all right, cool, we'll let it charge, you know, for like a few hours. Go back out and play it, and I'm out there playing, and I remember going up and down the street and everything. And as it was going up and down the street, you know, like, I think it was, if you're thinking it was a car that fucking
That's
got
exactly
it. No,
what I was thinking.
It wasn't. It was a neighbor's fucking dog. I was like, why not? So I'm fucking crying, right? Like, my dad goes out there running, like, let it go, like, let go the fucking RC car. And then, you know, like, the RC car was all right, you know, like, but I was just so fucking traumatized, like, no. So I played with it, you know, in our little driveway ordeal, and then I think after a week, the glove stopped working, and then I was just like, what? No, yeah. And just pure disappointment. My parents were like, fuck, because I know that I think they told me years later that fucker was expensive as shit too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
That was the one they probably saved up to get.
Yeah, they saved up, and then it stopped working after a week.
I feel bad because like I have gifts over the years to where my parents have bought me, and they were probably expensive gifts. I used them maybe once or twice, and that's just because kids, your mind's preoccupied. You bounce all over the place. Even as an adult, I do that now.
Yeah.
You know, I have so many hobbies I picked up, dropped. So it's I can only see it for the future. If maybe one day I have kids, I'm like, you're gonna fucking play with that. till the wheels fall off.
Oh yeah, until it fucking breaks apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ah.
It's crazy, but it's funny. Speaking of family and Christmas, and what's the family drama
Oh,
like on Christmas?
family drama. Yeah, honestly, it's mostly Christmas Eve. So like the way we celebrate Christmas is we'll go on Christmas Day, we'll go to my mom's side of the family, right? Since my grandma had passed, I
Right.
took over the mantle. I'm hosting Christmas down my house every year now. So the drama's pretty much gone. It's not really there. Whatever little bit there was my deadbeat uncles. They one of them passed and one can't come down because he got in trouble with his parole.
All right.
So
Okay.
so
All right.
that drama's gone. But my dad's side of the family, if you guys are listening to this, thanks for the fucking shit show. These guys, I shit you not, every goddamn year, it's like there's one or two missing. You're like, where's so and so? Oh, they're in jail. For what? Oh, you didn't hear? She smuggled fucking cocaine across the border. What? I shit you not. One day, I think it was Juan, my cousin. His lady sent me a picture. He goes, "Hey, is this your cousin?" I was like, "That's her." Yeah. And then I was reading the charges.
Yeah.
The dumb bitch got in trouble because she was caught smuggling. I don't know if it was her. She was probably aware that it was in the car. She could say no. You were probably aware. I know her. She was well aware that it was in the fucking car.
You knew.
Yeah, you fucking knew.
You
Don't, who
fucking
you
knew.
kidding? You knew.
You fucking
You
knew.
So I guess she got caught smuggling like a pound of coke across
Jesus.
state border.
I mean,
Yeah.
considerably, that's not that much.
I think a pound of coke's pretty fucking.
I mean,
but then
obviously,
again,
yeah, it's a lot. But
I'm not street smart with the drugs and stuff, so I don't know what's considered.
I'm just saying,
a lot
like
anymore.
retrospectively, like to go through all that trouble to just smuggle 1 pound.
Well,
it's like
you got to start
fuck.
somewhere. I mean, you know,
I guess so.
No,
like,
no,
I guess so.
If you're new to this, I'm not going to trust you with 20 pounds. Yeah, I think as typical, you get caught. They got caught speeding. I think that's what made them get pulled over.
Of course.
So hey, for any people trying to smuggle drugs, don't be fucking stupid. Don't don't be fucking speeding if you're smuggling a pound of coke
Oh yeah.
across state lines.
Oh yeah.
So they got caught. Was it Wyoming coming into Colorado? That's where they got busted. So I think she did a little bit of time, but she wasn't the primary. She wasn't the driver,
Yeah.
and she might have weaseled her way out of saying, "Hey, it was so and so," and so that's how she got away with that. Other than that, I'm telling you, you would fucking love it.
Yeah.
In the sense if you could sit back and just watch everyone.
Just fucking sit there.
There was a few times to where someone's daddy was sleeping with another cousin. And I was like, you sick incest motherfuckers. I don't know if it's
Holy
considered
shit.
incest, but yeah. And then you see these guys, right? And it's fucking hilarious. This is the poster boy of,
Damn it.
hey, I work at McDonald's for my whole life.
Oh, your lord.
Because there was one guy I walked in one day and I was like, does he have an AK tattooed on his face? I shit you not. These are the people you see at my dad's side of the family. It's fucking hilarious, man.
Oh, that's great. And then it's like it's even funnier because you don't see them for like a whole year or so.
Yeah.
And then you see them and it's like, oh my God, you've changed.
You've
What
changed. It's fucking hilarious.
Who are you now? Who is this person?
I have one cousin. I'm airing out my family dirty laundry here. I have one cousin. They're cousins, man. So they're
Damn
not,
it.
they're not really close. She had, let's see if I can remember this right. She had a kid with one guy. He got in trouble. He got arrested for car theft.
Okay.
So she had another baby with his best friend.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
She's like,
Fuck.
he's like, I'm only going away for 6 months. I can't wait that long.
I need a baby now.
I need a man in my life. And then for a while, she was on the run because she was doing car theft too.
Okay.
So, yeah, shit show.
It just
Fucking shit show.
Runs in the family, huh?
Yeah, and then I have some alcoholic uncles on that side of the family. They'll show up and it'll.
I think everybody has that one uncle
yeah.
that's just a fucking shit show. Just shows up and fucking wants to fucking drink everything, that's fucking available.
Alcohol's not even allowed in the house because of these guys.
Oh yeah. So I remember we used to do like parties back home, and we would have like 55-gallon drums full of beer. Yeah, like drums. Like those blue drums, you know which ones I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah,
like
I know which ones you're talking about, yeah.
55-gallon drums full, of beer and ice, right?
Holy shit.
And then somehow you had that one uncle that would at least go through half of it. And it's like, you son of a bitch, dude.
Mooching
Good
son
Lord,
of, yeah.
dude, fuck. And he always was the one too, like to show up and mooch and fucking never pay for shit at the fucking
Ask
party.
you at the end of the day, hey, can you give me a ride, man?
Can you give me a ride, man?
Fuck you, walk.
But speaking of beer and stuff, do you have a favorite, like a treat or a meal for Christmas time?
So my grandma used to make tacos every year.
Every year.
So it's like a tradition now. We have to make, even though she had passed, we still make grandma's tacos.
Still got to put the tacos
Yep.
down. Hell
And
yeah.
we'll have a arroz con pollo.
Yeah.
So that's like a must in the family. So
That's rice and chicken for all of you.
yeah. I don't know what he's speaking
What
of.
the hell did he just say?
So
Yeah.
and it's hard now because my grandma was the cook. No one can
Okay.
cook like grandma.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
everyone's family. You're not gonna
And
when
that-
she
yeah.
leaves, she takes her fucking recipe book with her. So now it's like who's doing what, and then at the end, when you eat it, it tastes good, but you're like, it's not grandma's.
It's not grandma's.
It's not grandma's.
Yep, absolutely.
What about you?
I know my mom used to make this dessert, right, called tembleque, but it's kind of like a pudding made of like coconut, basically. So like a coconut pudding type
Yeah.
of dessert, right? And it had like the consistency of like somewhere in between like pudding and flan. I know like a lot of people know what flan is. I think, hopefully you do. But anyway, it had like somewhere like a consistency somewhere in the middle of that.
Okay.
And man, there was people that would make it across the neighborhood, but nobody's
Can make it like mom.
like mom, dude. Oh my God, dude. And she would put it in like these little 8-ounce plastic cups, disposable cups.
Yeah.
And she would have like a tray full inside the fridge. I would go through a whole row. Yeah, in my
All
mind.
right.
Yeah. Exactly what would happen. I was like, Mom, no. Don't hit me. But yeah, it was great. It was delicious. I think I've had it before here, like out in the States.
Yeah.
Nope.
Not the
nothing.
same.
Not the same. Not the same.
So we're coming up on some time. So before we get to telling y'all Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, tell me real quick, what's a must Christmas movie for you every year?
Oh man, every year I watch. Oh, damn it! I hate when you put me on the spot like this because I'm thinking of the movie with Tim Allen. Oh, what is it?
Oh, Santa Claus?
Santa Claus. Is it just Santa Claus?
Yeah, so the one where the Santa falls off the roof. And
Yeah,
he puts on the coat? Yep,
that's
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. That's it.
Okay.
That's the one. I
Okay.
have to
That's a good
see
one.
it. Yeah,
That's a good one.
That one and Turbo Man.
Oh, you mean Jingle All the Way?
Jingle all the way. Yeah,
yep,
Jingle
all right.
all the way.
I'm with you all the way on that one. So mine has to be Christmas Vacation, The Grinch, Jim Carrey,
Okay.
and then Die Hard. Because Die Hard's a fucking Christmas movie, you son of a bitch. And I'll prove it to you right here because we only have 1 minute left. And here's how I know Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Someone laid out all the facts and showed why it was a Christmas movie. Because in order for Hans Gruber to have stolen all the money out of Takanomi Tower,
Yeah.
it had to have been on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve day when the party was happening, because that's when certain people were there and less security. So that's how he knew it had to be on Christmas Day, therefore making it a goddamn Christmas movie. It couldn't have happened during Easter, couldn't happen during Thanksgiving. It had to happen on Christmas Day. Die Hard is a fucking Christmas movie. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year if we guys don't see you again.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching us. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. You fucking
animals.
assholes.
And we'll see you guys next year. On
Go
Cup of
out
Joe
there.
J's.
After Christmas, go and flip somebody off on the road.
Yeah,
It's allowed after that.
Yep. Peace.